It's interesting how relevant time is to hypnosis when you think about it. Not only is time dilation a common phenomenon, making people lose perception of time and think their sessions are shorter than they actually are, but hypnosis is also commonly associated with pocket watches and pendulums, among others. Freeze and blank suggestions, where you stop perceiving time, are classic, and you can even talk about rapid or instant inductions. Hypnosis is so linked to the time you give to it. Isn't that intriguing to think about? One moment you're just fine, doing everything as usual, and the next, you're completely limp, loose, and relaxed. Funny how that works, don't you think? Yet, you've probably experienced this feeling so many times it just happens now. You don't need additional time, you just know the state of mind you want to give yourself to. And you always want just a little more time, just one more time, under someone's guidance. And so, you just let my words this time, my time this time, let my words sink in. That's right, just let them echo, let them ring as you take a deep breath and your body slowly melts. Like a wave of relaxation is washing over it, making you feel fuzzy, hazy, and very comfortable. And the longer you stay under my voice's care, the easier it is to let go and to find yourself sinking, dropping, melting as my voice warms your mind. And when you're warm, you melt and melt. Your body giving in as your mind becomes a bottle, kept safe from my words, and maybe you feel a sensation of well-being, making it so much easier to let yourself melt further and further down as your face relaxes and your eyelids slowly get heavier. After all, no reason they wouldn't melt along with everything else, is there? So let your mushy, soft mind fully let go, fully relax, fully go loose and limp, letting go of any unneeded thoughts and ideas that you don't need as you just experience the pure bliss of my voice surrounding you, feeling warm, feeling safe, making your body melt, your face melt, your eyes melt, your mind melt. As I count from 3 to 1, and you will fully allow my honey words to fill your mind with pure bliss, as you can finally close these eyes of yours when I reach that number, and melt, loose and limp just how you want to be. Free. So easy now to realize this is exactly what you want. You want to feel so good, you want to let my words do all the hard thinking. As you melt like ice, submitted to the warmth of my voice, making it feel so nice, so safe for you to relax. 2. Safe in the comfort of my words, as it's so easy to sink into the floor, into the earth, your mind dripping out of your head into the earth, far from you, far down, like you just want to let me and me only guide you through exactly how to feel even more bliss, more peace, more perfection, as when I say that final number, these feelings of heaviness, warmth, and relaxed peace will completely crash over you, and they will do so, completely letting you go limp, closing your eyes down, letting yourself go right now, as I say, 1, sleep, all the way down, sleep, melt for me, sink for me, and become my nice, relaxed, sleepy head, allowing my words to enter deep, deep in your head, swirling, spinning, filling your entire mind with such simple words, such easy words to assimilate like sleep, that you just understand so easily as you sleep and you let go, as you melt in peace, as you sleep. Your head as a mush and your body a limp, because it feels so perfect to experience the bliss of melting and melting and melting, finding it so easy to listen to my words some more, because you've been doing so good letting them make you feel this perfect after all, that you only want to let them shape you further and further. Let them guide you, because it feels so good to do so. And so, just like it's natural to drift along to my words in this moment, and it feels very natural when I say sleep to drift to my words in this moment, it's also perfectly normal to fall back just as easily into the state once you get out of it. So now, in the moment, listen closely, my dear, because you love listening to my voice. In a moment, I will count from 1 to 3, and when I reach the number 3, you will open your eyes again. However, you will notice a timer on screen, a timer that just seems to magically bind itself to you, because what you will find is that it feels so good, so nice to just let go and relax, to be in this state of deep, perfect bliss that you are in now, that you will instantly sink back down into this exact state once this timer reaches 0. Your eyes will close, your mind will wander off, and you will instantly go back to the same pleasantly warm state you are in now. As from here on out, once you open your eyes, you will instantly go back to this peaceful, perfect state of bliss once the timer on screen hits 0. As you start to accept this as reality, as you start to accept that my words make this timer that's upcoming so bound to how good you feel, so bound to you going back to this state, as the promise that you will be back to such a lovely state soon is so close, you will wake on the count of 3, accepting this timer. 1. Starting to emerge, knowing your time in awareness will be short, and your time in bliss much longer. 2. More and more awake, ready to accept your timer's rule as you emerge. And 3. Wide awake. Hi there, hope you're doing okay. And most of all, I hope you're eager to go back in trance, because I'm not quite done yet. You already see the timer ticking, you know what's going to happen when it's 0. You know it's not so far now, can go anytime. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Eyes closing, back to bliss, deeper and deeper down, finding finding it so easy to relax back down, to sink and sleep. Sleep. Every time you hear that word is more effective as you sleep. Letting this rule of yours, the idea that the timer you see on the screen when you wake will always drop you back and make you feel heavy, loose, limp, hazy and completely, entirely lost in blissful mindlessness. Your reactions so easily engineered to feel this profound peace of mind, this blank state where my voice is the tool that makes your mind so easily airy and hazy, just knowing it feels so good to stop thinking and do as you're told, as you can feel. The mechanisms of this time to drop you will experience once more when I'll wake you up become more and more prevalent, stronger and stronger every time they get used. Matter of fact, let's count again, just so we can make you feel its effects some more, shall we? 1. Timer rule getting stronger and stronger, always more and more real to you. 2. More and more awake, having assimilated that part of you even more now. And 3. Wide awake. Hi again. Just gonna test out a few more times, that's alright with you? After all, it must be pretty fun to drop back like this, right? I bet it is. Speaking of sleep, back into bliss as you sleep, fully sinking as you sleep, letting go so easily, and letting your new rules make you feel such a perfect wave of pure peace and emptiness as you sleep. But let's make that mind of yours accept this rule even more, shall we? Waking up on 3, 1, 2, and 3. Wide awake? You're doing perfect, dear. Just keep responding to that rule of yours. Only more fun can come out of it as you sleep, sleep, sleep. Doing amazing, blissfully letting go, blissfully responding to the amazing sensation you allowed yourself to feel. As we let this rule sink even deeper in your mind, one last time, with 1, 2, and 3. Wide awake? Hi! And bye. Sleep, sleep, sleep. You're doing just perfect right now. Letting your mind, your thoughts completely phase out, away and away, leaving the empty space in your head that my voice can so easily fill with my words, as I feel so right to follow, so easy to obey to, that you want to stay so deep in this pure, blissful state, letting all of my commands be a part of you, part of the inner workings that your mind goes through. In this bliss, you're so diligently following. In fact, it feels so nice to let time run its course through my words, to just let me be in charge of all that passes in this moment, where you're so keenly clinging to my words and letting them be the cogs that makes your whole being act just the way that feels right, act according to my voice, like a system that reacts to my commands I stimuli, as buttons that I press to make you act and feel so good. That's right, because it feels so good to be so blissfully mindless, to let someone else take care of you for a while, just so that you don't have to do anything but what you have to. And it's perfectly okay, because it just feels so perfect to let me arrange your inner workings for a bit, as this whole session has been based on time, and the time it takes for you to drop after letting your new rules take place. But time isn't just a timer on the screen. We talked about this at the beginning. Time is also the clock's hands. Time is also the gears turning the way each tick, each unity of time makes an old grandfather's clock's pendulum swing back and forth. Maybe it even reminds you of a pocket watch motion that swings back and forth right in front of everyone's eyes. Maybe you're even visualizing one right now. But regardless, you're so easily set, and the gears in your own mind are so easily turned to your own time rules that it would only feel natural to do like that pendulum on that grandfather clock, like that pocket watch that swings. It's only natural to sway back and forth, to sway back and forth, feeling yourself gently move your body back and forth, back and forth, like a pendulum, feeling your inner workings set like a pendulum, swaying just as much as you're comfortable doing, just a little bit as you're going back and forth, back and forth, as the gears in you just invite you to sway, to lose yourself in the comforting rhythm of this swinging as you let your body mindlessly sway at the exact most comforting rhythm for you to fully relax and lose yourself to the sway like a pendulum going back and forth, back and forth, tick tock, tick tock, and it feels so nice, so perfect to let my voice relax you as you swing and go tick tock, tick tock. You're doing amazing as my perfect clock, mindlessly swaying as it's perfectly okay to fully let go, to lose yourself going back and forth, back and forth, as it feels so nice, so relaxing to just sway in this perfect bliss, that in a moment I will wake you up. For the last time today, you will be woken up, fully aware of yourself, and you will stop swaying as you do. However, you will still have one last time. Now, you know just how to react when you see a timer on this video now. So naturally, you will drop back down the way you do every time. You may even sway if that makes you more comfortable. If the idea of losing yourself in the rhythm is comforting to you. If you'd rather not entirely, you may not. But what matters is that when the timer hits 0, you will sink back down into bliss. Pure, unadulterated bliss. But this time, there will be no voice waking you up at any given time. You will feel yourself able to experience this bliss. The bliss of being so perfectly mindless for me once that final timer hits. Your mind will completely empty itself one last time, and you will sink down until you want to wake up. It may be a few seconds, it may be a few minutes, it might be even more. The most important thing is that whenever you want to finally wake from the timer, you will without any issue, because you're only staying as long as you'd like. You can even stop the video before the timer ends if you got enough of this blissful feeling for now. Whatever you do is entirely valid. And this last suggestion is only there to make you have fun. If you want more of this sticking bliss that I've installed in you. As now I will count from 1 to 5, and when I reach the number 5, accepting your rule with one last timer as you fully wake up. 1. Slowing that swinging down as you feel more and more aware. Your mind ready for one last timer as this session comes to an end. 2. Feeling your thoughts coming back along with the rule that will be active one last time. Knowing full well how much control you have on how it plays out as you emerge a bit more. 3. Almost there, waking up more and more. Finding yourself more grounded in reality as you get closer to fully awakening. 4. Almost there, able to move a little bit. Almost fully aware of your surroundings and having one last timer ready to act on you after fully waking up on this last number right now. 5. Fully awake, and the timer starts now. So, thank you. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. I'm doing a bunch of improvements myself. And yeah, I guess I can just chat here. We can just chill. You know what's going to happen. If you're staying, I'm assuming you want it to happen. Or maybe you want to let it take until the very last second and leave. In that case, that's very nice of you, dear. Regardless, I am grateful for everyone who watched this video. I am grateful for everyone who listened so far. Don't hesitate to do the usual if you want to. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm not gonna force you. Your choice. At any rate, look at the timer. It's going to be over soon. Have fun. Sleep. Sleep. Sleep.